Episode 3 of Inanimate Insanity Season 4 released not too long ago, and I decided that I want to talk a bit more about the show again. Let's get right into that. First, there is sadly no intro again, which makes me think there just won't be one this season, which is unfortunate. However, the 23 remaining contestants are grouped into teams of 6. Though one is a member short since Jack was already voted off. Thematic Cats consists of Taco, Mike, Soap, Tea Kettle, Teddy Bear, and Cherries. I think this one is my favorite team so far, though that is subject to change, as the teams have only existed for one episode. Heavy Metal Pop Stars has Paper, Lightbulb, Poppy, Me Tag, Starfruit, and Tapey. Then, Go Big or Be Last has Bonesaw, Box, Goo, Life Ring, Spiky, and Trophy. I think Go Big or Be Last is my favorite team name of the 4, though the other names aren't far behind. Finally, Circumspect has both the smallest team name and the fewest members due to Jack already being out. They consist of Pepper, Magnet, Cheesy, Kendall, and Cammy. I mentioned they have the shortest team name because there was a sort of mini contest for that, which they won. The main contest for the episode was a multi-part race where each team member has to guide the next one, who is blindfolded. The blindfolded part is a nice twist on this type of challenge. Jack ended up assisting Circumspect because they were down a member and he wanted to try to make up for almost killing Test Tube. Unfortunately for them, when it actually came time for him and Magnet ended up fighting over whether to go or be slow, so he does not get a point towards rejoining this time. In fact, the only reason Circumspect didn't lose is because Me-Tag can't talk, so was unable to help Poppy in time before the two of them crashed. At the elimination, Me-Tag was the one voted off the show, with 3 votes versus 1 for Poppy and 2 for Lightbulb. I pretty much knew that Me-Tag was doomed whenever they got up for elimination, and I don't care much for them anyways, so it's whatever. Now I'm going to try to predict who will get out next from each team, going from the shortest team name to the longest. This means I will be starting with Circumspect. In fact, I think whenever they do lose a challenge, it'll be because Pepper reaches some kind of breaking point. I think that would certainly result in Pepper's elimination, which is unfortunate because it wouldn't be her fault. Thematic Cats is up next. It's pretty clear that Taco, Mike, and Soap would vote as one, so it's really down to whoever they choose. Beyond that, it's not super clear, but I feel like Cherries is probably the most likely to be an early boot. Go Big or Be Last is probably the least clear on who would be the first of them voted off. Maybe Spiky or Goo not having limbs could cause a loss, but that's about all I can think of with them. Lastly is Heavy Metal Pop Stars, minus the already eliminated Me-Tag, of course. If this elimination were to happen in the very next episode, it would likely be Poppy due to lingering Cobbs-related fears. It could also be Lightbulb though, as she was bottom 2 this episode. That's about all I have to say, so I will be leaving it right here. What did you think of the episode? Do you like the teams? Which is your favorite? Anything else you want to add? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on.